Yo, have you heard of LinkedIn Learning? If you haven't, LinkedIn Learning is an American massive open online course provider. It provides video courses taught by industry experts in a variety of subjects. Now, why am I sharing this? I'm sharing this because Living Corporate is in partnership with LinkedIn Learning to provide diversity, equity, and inclusion courses. Listen, if you're trying to be a better ally, you want to understand better diversity, equity, inclusion strategies, or you just want to learn how to be a better leader, you got to check out the courses on LinkedIn Learning. So check it out. You can do it one of two ways. You can click the link in the show notes, or you go to LinkedIn Learning and you search Living Corporate. Again, link in the show notes, or go to LinkedIn Learning and search Living Corporate. I'll see you over there.
What's going on, Living Corporate? It's Tristan, and I want to thank you for tapping back in with me as I provide some tips and advice for professionals. Today, let's talk about scheduling your emails. I firmly believe that responding to emails only creates more emails, and sometimes I need to focus on the work I'm doing without getting distracted by an email conversation. So, I tend to schedule almost all of my emails. Sometimes scheduling your email doesn't make sense, like if you're closing a deal or trying to make a quick collective decision over email. But if your email isn't super time sensitive, you might want to schedule it for later. Let's talk about why. First, scheduling gives you time to change your mind. When Gmail introduced the undo send feature, that was a godsend for me. But it only gives you a couple of seconds to realize something in the email was incorrect, that you forgot to attach something, or someone was missing in the CC line. If you schedule your emails for even 10 minutes from now, you can avoid all of that. Second, it gives you flexibility in when you work. Sometimes I will get my best work done late at night. With an increasing amount of people working from home, sometimes you don't want to work 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. straight through, but instead might work an hour before bed. By sending emails at a late hour, you can set a precedent that you work all the time, leading coworkers and clients to expect responses from you at all hours. So instead, you can just schedule that email to go out at 9 a.m. the following day. Third, you can decrease email stress for yourself and others. Sometimes you have to send bad news emails, but Friday at 4 p.m. isn't the best time to send them, as you'll be ruining the recipient's weekend, ruining your weekend because you're stressing about how they will respond, so you keep checking your email. And if they do respond, you either need to leave them hanging until Monday or work on the weekend so you can respond. But something equally irritating is not writing the email even though you've been thinking about it. By scheduling the email, you can avoid all of that. It doesn't just work in these bad scenarios. Maybe you want to schedule the email until your coworker is back from vacation so you don't clog up their inbox. Either way, you get to check emails off your to-do list as soon as you're ready to write them. Now, there are a few tips when scheduling emails. Schedule your emails for random times. If you keep sending the same person an email at 1 p.m. on the dot every day, it may become obvious what you're doing. Next, if you change your mind, don't forget to unschedule the email or make any changes before the scheduled time. Lastly, use exact dates if you're going to use time-based language. That way, you can avoid misalignment, because tomorrow may not mean tomorrow depending on when you schedule the email to send. This tip was brought to you by Tristan of Layfield Resume Consulting. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Layfield Resume, or connect with me, Tristan Layfield, on LinkedIn.